Hey folks, Dave the Not So Evil Viking 13 here, and welcome back to a new mini-series here in the Witcher 3 Blood and Wine expansion pack. In this mini-series, I'm going to be finishing off the last couple of contracts that I have here in the Duchy of Toussaint. I'm still working my way towards the end of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 at, I think, 340 hours? 45 maybe? I am sad to see my time with The Witcher 3 coming to a close, as one by one these question marks around the map have been disappearing, but I'm looking forward to actually having the game at 100% completion and having some final thoughts about my experiences with The Witcher 3, even though I already named it my favorite game of all time back in 2015. Spoiler alert, my opinion has really not changed since then. As you guys can see there on the map, I have a number of contracts marked where I'm actually doing some work of a knight errant, if you will, for the local government here in Toussaint. Let's go ahead and call in Roach here and go see what contracts I've picked up along the path that I haven't yet completed. This first contract is of particular interest to Geralt because it's right nearby his own personal vineyard, where I imagine he's hoping to retire to shortly once all of these small little tasks are taken care of. Seeing this trouble is close to home, let's go check it out first. Oh good, a fellow knight errant on the path that really should have been doing his job, so I don't have to do it for him. We're pretty close, but we're also losing our daylight rather quickly. Okay, vineyard infestation. And of course, it's giant centipedes. I despise fighting these things, but let's get things started not with Ard there, but rather Yurden. He's got a bit of a reach to him, doesn't he? Go ahead and put the trap down. Whoa, alright, he hit really hard. Get that one trapped though, I'll do a whirl. Avoid the slime. Get a bit of health regen going. That's one centipede down for now. And there's the second one caught. Well, that wasn't too bad for a first fight. Get the loot off of those two and keep that health regen going. I might have to swap back to my mana core armor just because of all the extra monster damage protection that it provides. I'm currently wearing just some Ducal Guard captain's armor because it looks like something that a knight errant might actually wear out here. When it comes to actual stats though, it's hard to beat your Witcher's gear. What do we have here? Okay, just some monster parts basically.
Thank you.
That's one awkward thank you. Anything else?
Thank you.
Well, not exactly a social butterfly, so I'll let him be. At least Geralt actually got a thank you, though. Witchers have gotten far worse, like a stab in the back, for instance. I think while the daylight is still fading, and it's not totally night yet, I'm gonna ride up here and see what this next point is, and then I'll probably meditate a bit till it's morning time again. Don't want to be fighting monsters in the pitch blackness. Alright, I completely lost the road there for a minute. Okay, this next one might be a nasty fight. Yeah, this appears to be a abandoned vineyard, I think. Oh, a manor.
Something's seriously wrong here.
Yeah, something just feels off, for sure. Oh. Is that a... What is that? A giant? Oh, he saw me. That's a Spurgeon. Let's try Igni. Even though my Igni is pretty weak. I'll go for, let's see. I wonder if my Ard can actually hurt him pretty good. See, I do have a mostly Ard-based sign style. I'm gonna put a coin shield up and get some health back first. That was a good boost. Love that ability where I can put Quinn up and a hit will actually give me some health back. Whoa. It was like a fast root attack. Nice try. Oh, that hurt. Alright. Time for more Quinn shield. He hits extremely hard. I'm gonna get trapped in one of these small passageways here. I'm just gonna keep backing up for a minute. Where's the end of the row? Okay, there it is. No? The row goes on forever. He's low on health. I just don't want to get knocked out right here at the end. So I'll keep the shield up and just getting close. There we go. Yeah, I would say that fighting a Spurgeon is out of the expertise of most knight errants, so I won't fault them for not saving the day on their own. At least in this case.
Jack, be nimble. Vampires attacked the city. Once again, I've slept through all the fun.
I love how depressing even rescuing an area is when all the peasants start loading the bodies up. Charlotte's diary. Meticulously kept journal. The last dozen or so pages are written in a nervous hand on tear-warped paper. I'm slowly losing hope that the truth will ever get through to Francis, that he will ever truly disappear from my life. All my desperate pleas fall on deaf ears, all my entreaties, my begging him to leave us alone. I was so foolish and naive to believe he might drop out of sight after he saw Albert and me together. So this whole thing might have been a, I guess, discarded lover, one could say. She agreed to one last conversation. She got drunk. And felt sorry for him. He brought her a purse of jewels as an offering, And she poured them out onto the ground and covered them with dirt, saying I will marry him when they sprout into vines. Francis didn't understand, but he agreed to leave me alone for the rest of the day. Through the window, I see a storm is brewing, and the rain will soon begin to pour. Dogs howl to the moon, and cats have begun their nighttime serenades. This will be a difficult night, and I feel a strange unease. Could it be this is not the end of the story? Ah, now that's interesting. Somehow she managed to curse herself.
Did you really slaughter the beast?
Work for yourself, Witcher?
And her spurned lover turned into a Spriggan. Which I think is just a lesser Leshen. That's a tongue twister right there, lesser Leshen. Nice piece of property though. Great view of the palace. Glad it's operational once again.
Of course, I can tell they malinga.
I do what they paid me to do. That's it.
I like the supervisor complaining about the workers slacking off, and the worker goes, I do what they pay me for. That's it.
Come often. You'll soon need a coffin.
Bloody hell.
Let's see what's next, guys. Fox Hollow. Now, I think Fox Hollow is a location that's been taken over by bandits. I've seen it in the distance, and if I remember the notice board correctly, it's an occupied town. We're going to hit these couple of question marks
All right,
on the way
all
over
right,
there
Johnny.
first.
You helped us. Thanks bunches. Happy?
And before we leave, one more sarcastic thank you from a peasant to the Witcher's back. Seems appropriate.
From bats to bar.
Okay, it's already in the morning.
Marvelous process.
Let's get Roach. I guess we can just head off this way? Is this the right gate? Oh, it is actually. Okay. I do want to see what this statue is first, though.
Witcher or not, you still to bust your bum.
Just a peasant statue. For luck, perhaps. Alright, Roach, I get it. We're going.
Happy trails.
Just like Battlefield 1, horses do not like fences. We'll do what no one in this world should ever do, and take a shortcut through the forest. Man, if I were a peasant here in Toussaint, I wouldn't go 20 feet outside the house. If it's not some kind of warring nation's armies marching past your house, it's a Spriggan in the garden, or some cursed creature underneath the front porch. It's like danger on every single turn out here. Alright, pack of wolves. Or just straight up wild animals. We do have guarded treasure here with a rabid rock troll. I'm gonna go for Axie, try and stun him. Okay, so he should be friendly temporarily. Get some cheap hits in. Alright, he's no longer friendly. I'll swap to Ard. Whoa, that hit really hard. Yes, froze him. One good hit in, down he goes. Man, that one punch that connected tore me up. Got some monster parts. I think after I defeat those bandits in the village, I'm going to swap back to my Witcher armor just because the monsters are really causing me some grief here. Oh, 300 crowns. Rag scrap with writing. On this scrap rent from my own garment, using my own blood and a fragment of bone from some unknown creature, I will write a summary of my sad tale, for surely I shall perish forthwith. Perhaps one day a bard shall happen upon it, and compose from it a ballad to squeeze tears from the most pitiless miser. So he spied a monster roaming in proximity to his estate. Well, there's your first problem. Do not investigate. Upon further investigation, he investigated. I learned it was a she-troll, descended from the Gorgon foothills. I thus scraped together a few crowns and went to the Camerlengo. Oh, it's the guy I'm working for. I guess, local sheriff, one could say. He requested that he hire a knight-errant to slay this monstrosity. Yet, as I was making this journey, said she-troll sprang out of the bushes, knelt down by my horse, and professed something in the garbled speech of trolls that I took to mean she had chosen me as her beau. Since it is most ill-bred to be rude to a lady, even a monstrous one, I declined her politely and was ready to be on my way when she tossed a sack over me, tucked me under her arm, and carried me here to this clearing. She locked me in a cage and stared at me for hours, sending creeping shivers down my spine. So now I slowly starve to death, for while she gives me clear water to drink, my only food is the soup that she-troll spends all day brewing, a foul concoction reeking of carrion and onion. I would rather perish than put that slurry to my lips. That is kind of a sad tale, in a admittedly humorous way, I guess. That's too weird of a story not to be worth retelling in the local tavern once we stop for the night. What's next for us? We got one more question mark to the left here. Strangely, I've been to a few of these locations.
Now, whoa. Hey-ya.
I must have just missed that guy on the road. Perhaps the troll was behind the tree and I couldn't quite see her. Sucks for that poor guy, because I possibly could have saved him. In my head canon, at least. What do we have here? Oh, that's a huge group of bandits. Try and convert one. Oh, nice. Alright, this guy is a monster. I'm going to axe him once again. Come on, buddy. Alright. Turn my back for 1 second. Let's hit him with an Ard. Well, I blew up the one guy and missed the other. Let's get a enhanced swallow potion going because that hit almost killed me. These guys are beginning to damage my calm. Oh, killed in the bushes. I feel like he almost broke his neck tumbling down the hill before I finished him off. Pretty terrible way to go. Alright guys, I'm tired of this crappy ducal guard armor, even though it does look knightly. I'm gonna swap to my mana core armor. Orders on bloody paper. Sending you another batch of hayseeds with big dreams of banditry. Train them well as only you can and send me the tough ones. Drown the others in the pond. Ah. Some kind of sick bandit school. Which makes me wonder, are there going to be some bodies down in the water? It's a good sized pond. Gonna check back here first. How close are we to the edge of the map? Quite close. I won't go too far away. Don't want to trigger the edge of map. Fast travel. Okay, it's not too deep. Well, I don't see any bodies, so maybe it was a very successful bandit school. Oh. Oh. Ah, some of these guys are really twisted up, too. Well, this water must be putrid. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Grab the treasure. Get that armor switched. Guardsman trousers. Oh, they have tons of stolen goods here. Look at this. Entire wagon loads of armor and... oh, that's a tree. Wagon loads of armor and loot. It's a fire barrel. There's the main war chest. 349 crowns, not bad. Precision bolt. Some formulas. Codex of Loth Half-Breeds Hants. We're chained dogs in russet rags, forced to stare into the manners of the rich and rot with jealousy. We toil in their fields for a few pathetic crowns. We've not even a great war, no great tragedies. Our great war is fought against ourselves. Our great tragedy is our banal existence. Well, this is some pretty good writing, actually. Our elders raised us to believe one day we will throw off our weighty burden, but that shall never happen. Slowly, we have come to realize this, and that has us rip-roaring with rage. Loth's Hants gives those who join something in return. It shows them that without pain, without sacrifice, the Hants would achieve nothing. That by joining its ranks, they will get what they have always desired. But to grasp this, they must be ready to fight for their lives. Because when you come here for the first time, you must fight. Well, it's harsh, but the rules do seem straightforward. If you want it bad enough, you come prepared to fight for your life. Ah, the fighting pit, complete with broken wine bottles. Let's get that Manicore armor switched back over. Much better. Hard to beat that classic Witcher look anyway. I went with the black and brown for the dyes, and I think that looks pretty intimidating. Okay, guys. We're going to continue along the path in a rather, well, linear fashion and head to Fox Hollow next, where I think the citizens are in dire need of our help. Seeing Fox Hollow is just over the hill. I'm going to go on foot. Oh, before I go, how's that armor looking? Okay, everything looks good. How about the swords? Silver sword is still at 86%. Steel is still at 97%. I'm using Pheromone's blade, which is actually quite a bit weaker than my best steel sword, but I enjoy trying out the different ones, so I'm just rolling with it for now. At this point, I don't really need a super powerful steel sword because, thanks to my leveled up art abilities, fighting humans, even in groups, is a pretty straightforward process. Nice waterfall outside of town here. Who are we going to run into first? I hope this is actually bandits, because I don't know if I should be preparing a concoction for a monster fight. Nope. I see overturned wagons and soldiers of some kind. Yep. Bandits. Give them the nice slow walk up. Oh, I forgot. This is a poisoned steel sword. Let's start with an axe on the hammer guy. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Come on, fight amongst yourselves. Now for an Ard. Ooh. Trying to knock him off the cliff, but no such luck. Shot in the back with his own arrow. Oh, look at that guy. Having way too much fun with this art ability.
Too late to surrender.
There's the poison effect. Nice. Oh, the arrow. Oh no, it was the poison. I was like, how did that arrow deflect and actually kill that guy? Oh, screw you, buddy. And he explodes. Bowman, you and I are going to have a few words here. That's it. Keep giving me my health back.
Ugly bastard.
Oh, wow. Unnecessary, girl, but, you know, I like it. Let the poison work for a minute. Don't know what move that was, but I deflected an arrow and a sword hit.
Damn it.
Get Quen back up here. You dare to kerfluffle me. I'm gonna do a lot more than that, my friend. What bombs do I have? Enhanced Northern Wind. Nah, that's too clean for an archer. Oh, where are my bombs? There we go. Let's get a dancing star up here. And then a strike in the back. Dirty. Geralt, that was the slowest dodge in the history of dodges. This guy's blind grandma could have blocked that. Or hit that, I guess. The guy with the hammer's like, I just saw a murder. It's on now. Look out, shield guy behind you. Oh! Destroyed his shield. That was amazing. That's it. Fight amongst yourselves. Nice. This town is infested with bandits. I'm liking the poison sword though. Alright, buddy.
Yet you will still die.
No magic for you. Just one-on-one. But I'll get Quinn ready just in case. Enjoy a whirl though. And the village is, I guess, not saved, but rescued from the bandits.
They scoffed at you. The migrants from the north, but if you hadn't come, they'd still be wetting their britches with beer. Thanks, sugar.
Thanks, Sugar Puss. Alright, well that's a new one. Looks like the tavern's open once again.
Lucky Greg. That's the only
The
reason
Ruddy
you
Brush.
went to join.
Oh wow, how do you say that? Aubergine? Is that French? Might be. We got some crappy bandit swords here. You think the townsfolk would at least clean up the blood puddles before they brought all the kids back, you know?
Those vampires were running about town. I almost dumped my guts in fear.
And more bandit loot in the bushes. This really is a nice town. Shame about all the banditry. Arrest warrant. Loth, son of Mark, alias Half-Breed. Part elf, possibly? Wonder if he's dead yet.
They scoffed at you. The migrants from the north, but if you hadn't come, they'd still be wetting their
This
britches.
town seems very happy for
And hungry.
just experiencing a massacre followed by, well, I guess, a second massacre to rescue everyone. I do see an icon for a tavern that you can actually go inside of, though, so... Oh, excuse me. Just ran a kid over with the door. I wonder if we can end this episode
Don't you step on me!
with a game of Gwent.
Praised be our Lord Lepiota. You come in his name. You are his avatar.
Nope, just a witcher who happened to be passing through.
By the prophet's intervention. He was your guide. He nudged your footsteps here.
If you say so.
What shall we call you, hero?
I'm Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt! Lovely, it rings. Sacred it sounds. Do you thirst or hunger?
No Gwent, just food.
Let me see what you're serving.
Any discounts? For a hero? Where's some cheap wine? Let's just grab some, that's a huge name. What is your cheapest wine? Any of these that are 29 gold, it looks like. That should do the trick. Sure, I had like 10 of these.
Take care now.
You are sorely missed already.
Well, Geralt is a hero, and a large chunk of the countryside is free from various monstrosities, both human and actual monstrosities. I think, guys, to end the episode, I am going to enjoy that drink and then actually find a an inn where I can get a game of Gwent in, even if it's not here.
To your health, Witcher.
Just have a bottle of wine for the road. I was gonna say something about cats not liking Geralt, but I definitely ran that poor cat over. I love these details, like the villagers burning the bodies. Ooh. After I have rescued the village.
Me? I didn't see a single one.
Oh, one of them had some orders. It's the bandits. To Peter Crooked Nosehook. You've got until dawn to gather and equip your units. You'll strike in 2 groups to break the opposition faster. The lads won't defend long, and Fox Hollow has no garrison to defend it, so you're in for some good fun. Don't kill them all at once. Send a few alive to me here at Talasson's. Load up all the loot on wagons, and once you've taken out the defenders, send runners, and I'll send men to help you transport the goods. And check what the deal is with those pots said to grow straight out of the ground in Fox Hollow. Perhaps there is truly some business for us there. P.S. If any chef or baker or anyone who knows his way around a pot crosses your path, don't kill him, just bind him and send him straight to me. Loth is who sent that. So he's at Talasson's? Where's that?
Didn't see a single one.
Yeah, I can't quite figure out where that is, so I'll have to check some maps and see if I can figure out where that bandit leader might be, seeing he's definitely behind the attack here at Fox Hollow. Now, after that grim story, where might I find myself some Gwent? Oh, I remember a guy that I was actually watching. Joel, good friend of mine who helps out on the channel pretty frequently. I was watching him live stream the game on his PS4. I sent him to fight someone in Gwent, thinking that he'd have no trouble with it and it would just be a funny game. This guy destroyed him. So let's see if I can do any better with my deck.
What's that?
Not the brightest fellow, but man, he can seriously play some Gwent. All in.
Gwent. Interested in a round or two?
Castin, jewel-encrusted galligaskins. The latest raid.
I assume you guys are familiar with the basics of Gwent. It is a standalone game now. So I'm just going to roll with it. Okay, he's starting with a spy. I have no medics, actually. Hopefully he plays a medic so I can steal it in a few turns. That is my leader ability. And he has the siege doubler leader ability. No such luck, okay? I won the first round though, at least. Put a 10 hero down. Let's go ahead and double that first row just to get some additional cards down. He does have card advantage right now, which is not good. Really going for those hero cards. That'll add +1 to the whole row. And then also doubling it. And there go both of the 12s. Wow, guys, he's going to beat me as well. And there's the Scorch. Might as well reply in kind. Keep him playing cards. But he's still got a very serious card advantage. And he gets to draw one too. Yeah, he's gonna beat me too. So he hasn't played any medics that I can steal. He's going to play a hero medic, of course. Yeah, I've got no chance. He's only played a few cards that weren't heroes. This guy is an absolute master at Gwent. There's no point. I can only do 12, even with the doubler. An embarrassing defeat. That won't stand. What a horrible, horrible round.
Gwent.
Just one word. Gwent. You have angered Geralt, the Gwent champion. Okay, he's gonna go first this time. Oh look, I actually have a spy. And there's the... Are you kidding me? 4 medics? Where were they last game? Would have taken any of those last game. And a decoy. Also would have loved that last game. I'll get rid of a medic. What a ridiculous draw. Got my free Avalok spy. Go ahead and get him going. And another medic. Beautiful. Could use some actual cards though, so let's go ahead and decoy his spy. There's another spy that I can medic next turn. Play a spy back on his side. Can't believe he beat me so easily. That was ridiculous. And he's gonna pass, and I actually have lead right now. That's interesting. No, I'll take it. I will use my leader ability to steal that spy back. I've already got a 2-card advantage. Let's keep that going. Another spy. He's going to double siege. Alright, I don't know what he's up to here. Put a 15 down. He's going to medic. What? Oh, the 1? Ah. Not a terrible move right there. Let's go ahead and get a spy going. Even though it's going to double with the dandelion he's got there. I can scorch it with the dragon if need be. He has to keep playing cards at this point. Ah, I have another decoy. I can hope that he's got another spy he's going to play. For now, I'm going to play some of these 10s while he has the highest card and can't scorch him. I was expecting the fog, to be honest. 2 horns. He's got a bit of a lead on me, but oh wow, I have card advantage of 6. I might just end this here, guys. He is going all in though. Let's double my siege row. See what he thinks about that. That is a lot of points to make up, though. I might play it safe. It would be fun to embarrass him by beating him on the second round after he won the first, or after he lost the first round, that is. Might stop pretty soon. There's his dragon. I think I will reply in kind. Scorch his back. Okay, he's going to scorch the 20, so yeah, I'll stop there for now. He's got 2 cards left, but he has a big point lead for this turn. He's going to get to draw one. He's going to put his 15 down. I'll save my decoy in case he has any spies. What do I want to medic then? I'll medic, and then medic the siege. Seeing his faction, Northern Realms, is also siege heavy. He won't have an easy time dropping rain or something with his 2 cards. Oh, yeah, of course, there's a 10. Why not? Scorching away. Look, it's back. Clear weather, he's got nothing. Alright, guys. Time to embarrass him after that easy win he got earlier. Gonna humiliate this guy. Those multiply to 6s and then 9s. Let's go ahead and get a dragon here, just for the extra points. Then I will decoy my own medic and deploy him once again to get that 5. Then double that entire row. 107 to 15. That's more like it. Embarrass this guy. Alright. I guess I can't give Joel too hard of a time for this guy having beaten him. He is a tough fight, but with some villages saved and our Gwent honor, if not restored, then I guess evened out, I'm going to call it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.